ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward it.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes. Boy, that is good news.
It is the 30th day of January 2026. January's almost over. Happy Friday, everybody. John Kriesel's here. We got Marnie Galarnar, Mark Parrish coming in a bit, and Matt Minster to play the initials game. So let's get her started. Here's Kevin Nealon with some comedy on the Power Trip Morning Show on Friday. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
People drink coffee sometimes because they're not morning people. I can't talk to you yet. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm not a morning person. I think they're not afternoon people either. You know what I mean? When can we talk to you? When is that window? Like after your morning coffee and before your evening cocktail? When is it? When can we do that? Now, I stopped going to Starbucks, and I'll tell you why. Rip off. $5 for tall coffee. Excuse me? $5 for tall coffee, which is really a small coffee. But they call it a tall coffee because they figure psychologically you won't mind spending $5 on a tall coffee. But I know what's going on. It's a small coffee. So I ordered the tall coffee. I gave him $1. The guy goes, it's $5, sir. I said, well, I call that dollar $5. That's my tall dollar. It's my tall dollar. He goes, you want me to leave room for cream in your coffee? No, not for $5. Fill it up to the rim, pal. Put the cream in my mouth. I'll make sure when I get home.
I'm like a dog in heat.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors.
Nothing better in the world than waking up on a Friday and talking tennis with John Kriesel. That's what we just spent 10 minutes doing, right, Johnny K?
Absolutely.
There's Chris Hockey, there's Zach Alverson, there's Paul Lambert, I'm Corey Cove, that's John Kriesel. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. Sinner and Djokovic going at it. Calm down, Zach. I guess Alcaraz already won. Spoiler. Australian Open.
I did not. I've watched a lot of tennis and never made the effort to really understand the scoring. And Corey learned me up in about 3.5, maybe 4 minutes.
It's not that complicated, is it?
No,
It really isn't. It just
when you explain it that way, I have attempted to read like and 10 seconds in, I'm like, I don't have time.
Reading like a Google
Yeah.
explanation. Yeah, it's not that hard.
No, it's cool. And this is
quiet. He's about to serve. All right.
Oh, you got served.
And Senna just
Sinner's so good.
shoves it down Djokovic's throat.
Jesus.
4-2.
Aggressive start.
Yeah, that is an aggressive start.
Yeah.
Chris, you got a cold working over there? What do you got going there?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I feel pretty damn good.
I thought in the Open it sounded like you had a cold or something. I thought you were going to
it's just
sneeze.
depression.
Oh, depression.
Oh, that kind of cold.
So one of those permanent colds.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's all. Yeah.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah, I'm, just over here giving myself the cold shoulder.
Oh, right
That's
on.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. I enjoy it. There's, when you always got somebody to argue with, that's what I love.
You ever lost an argument to yourself?
Every damn day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, it's 103 dogs blanket in here right now. And I don't know why. Is it hot over there, too?
No, not at all.
It's like 100 degrees in here.
very comfortable.
It's so hot over
It's
there.
so hot in here. And I love being warm, but I am,
Yeah.
I mean, if my testes are sweating, there's a problem.
And
Aren't
you're-
they always
you're wearing
sweaty?
a regular shirt. Paul's wearing a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I know. He loves sweaty nipples.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, especially yours, Hawk.
That's so sweet of you.
That was very nice of you to say.
He says that, but he doesn't act like it.
No, I mean it, though.
I know you say you do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So,
Aren't your-
things are good.
Aren't your testes always warm?
Why do you ask questions? Why does he ask questions about my testicles every day?
I don't know, dude, the show just started.
Every day.
Can you just
it's
wait a
your first
little bit?
question.
Hold
How
on.
are your balls?
Can you
say,
answer the question?
Yeah, they're sweaty every day. So what? They're damp.
You know what has ruined
dramatic sip.
You know what's ruined the road having fun game, with the person in the passenger seat and the driver's seat. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know if I do. Is it a phrase you don't want to
Be
use?
descriptive.
Road,
sure.
metro, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The heated seats, man. Because you're all sweaty down there now. It's gross.
Wow,
not
first
gross.
world problems.
Gross.
It's not gross?
It's just disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make
I
sure
saw
you
you
keep
driving out
those-
here in your new vehicle yesterday.
Yeah.
Doing
saw you.
laps.
Yeah, he drove out of here like he looked like Ice Cube in Boys in the Hood when with the one arm draped over the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah.
He had the window down and the top down, and I'm like, that guy's
dude.
it's -9.
And the guy sitting in the passenger seat looked like Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't see his head. The guy in the passenger seat.
Minus the R.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Well played.
Make sure.
Was he sweaty?
Make sure you keep those heated seats off, kids.
Good advice. Fantastic
Good
advice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, there you
Anyway.
go. That's life right there. That's how we roll.
That is life.
Yeah.
That's life. Parrish later, Marnie later. You mentioned Matt Minster. He's playing initials. That's
Yeah.
later today.
I think we're gonna have to
Mr. Z
start
later.
calling him Munster.
Yeah.
I know he gets mad about that, but spell your name right then.
Yeah, but
You
just
know, I mean,
Does he
M-I-N.
actually get mad?
Yeah, no.
No.
Okay, good. I get called Kriesel.
Yeah. But also
Yesterday.
with you.
Amen.
A lot of times at speeches, they'll be like, how do I pronounce it when they're going to read the intro? How do I pronounce your last name? And I tell them it's like Diesel with a KR. But then I always say, if you mispronounce it, it doesn't matter.
Right.
I
It's
don't
cool.
care. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been called worse.
Yeah, take the power
By
back.
my
I don't care
daughter.
about your story,
Yeah.
Kreisel.
Yeah. Shut up, Kriesel.
No, it's fine. It's the same story.
Yeah.
It's just Kreisel now.
My daughter says way worse things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back to the war.
Yeah.
Oh, there was another one this week.
Yeah?
She was making her bed. She didn't make it in the morning. And so I was like, make your bed. She's like, wow, bedtime's coming up soon. And I was like, doesn't matter. Standard doesn't change. Make your bed. So she was doing it and she had just finished with gymnastics. She's like, my legs hurt. And I said, must be nice. Joking.
Yeah, right?
And I went, my office is right next to her. So I was going to work on some stuff. And then she appears and she goes, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. And then I'm like, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
She's 6.5.
Wow,
lead in.
dude.
And,
Wow.
and she goes, this was a choice you made. And I go, what are you talking about? She said, you choose to join the army. And I'm not correcting the grammar because it's cute.
Sure, it's adorable.
You choose to join the army.
Wow.
Then you choose to go to the war. And that's where your legs were blown off. She said, so it was your choices, though. And I go, that's fine. I go, it was a joke, though, buddy. And I said, I wasn't trying to get sympathy. I didn't want you to feel sorry for me. And just dead serious, she looked at me and she goes, well, I'm feeling very sorry for you right now.
Oh, my God.
Just so serious.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my God, kiddo. But she's right.
Wow.
I wasn't drafted. And this is when she has an issue
Like
and she'll be
feeling.
upset.
I know.
I'm like,
I know
you
she's
made a
only
choice.
6. I know she's 6. But if she had had a cigarette and just been like,
Yeah.
you choose to join the army,
Yeah.
Dude. She's a Quentin Tarantino character.
100%.
to go to the war.
Dude.
No smile. No, just serious. And
Well,
I
it
know
was
this.
very serious for
Yeah.
her.
She's Jack Nicholas.
She is, and I tell her there will be times too where she'll be getting punished about something. I'm like, no, you're going to do some time in your room or whatever the punishment is. And then she'll be like, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, you made the choice to misbehave, and that's why you're getting this punishment right now. So this was her completely turning
dude.
it on a.
Her IQ must be off the charts.
She's a very smart child.
Wow.
Actions have consequences.
Well, here's the thing.
You made the choice.
But here's something I have to say to you guys as somebody who has a over 30-year-old and over a 23-year-old. The things you are most proud of as a parent, you're going to find out were a major mistake. And by that I mean there is nothing you can say or do that can't be shaped as a negative. There's no, you're simply, you're in the role of parent. So something you're doing is wrong in some way.
100%.
And I'm not saying you should stop trying, I'm just saying, if you ever look in the mirror and say, yep, they're going to look at somebody someday and say, that was the perfect dad. You're wrong.
100%.
And that's okay. Because
there's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
Except the other parent or like someone else's dad is the best dad. So,
right, exactly. You're doing your very best. You're learning them right from wrong the best that you can, and you're teaching them what you know. But someday, everybody listening right now is going to be told by their child, well, do you remember when I was 7 and you did this? And you're going to say, no.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. That was just something that happened in passing that was a 30-second thing. I had no idea that impacted your entire life. You know, it's the craziest thing. But I can tell you that will definitely happen. How do I know that? Because it's happened to me, and I did it to my parents. And I'm sure they did it to their parents, and I'm sure they did it to their parents.
Yeah.
You're going to do something wrong accidentally. Just love them. That's all you can do.
100%. Yeah.
That's all you can do.
I get it, like with my dad when he's getting beat by a 2x4. Like, I understand what there is.
Well, there's certain extremes.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, certain extremes.
And it is always the things too. Like recently, there's circle time at her school where they share something about interesting in their life. And we recently told Chloe we're going to Disney in March, and then she brought up the
Sauce
story.
never went.
Look at Sauce. Look
I
at
know.
him. Damn you, Jeff.
You better
Bring
call
up
Jeff.
who you adopt
Damn
me.
you, Jeff. Lambert.
And then she brought up the story at circle time at her little Christian school that she said the F word on the Disney bus.
Oh.
And my wife was like, you said what at circle time? Because she was overtired when we were 3, or when she was 3 and all. And then I was like, my wife said she needs a nap. I said, we can do a couple more rides. My wife was right. We got on the bus, and it was that past the witching hour for her. And we're going to take a nap. And she doesn't swear. She was like, I don't want to take an effing nap.
Oh, my God. 3 years old?
Yes.
That's amazing.
And precious. You remember
F-word on the Disney bus.
And there's a million other kids on the bus like, oh, my God. And parents are looking at me. And I rent a scooter at Disney. I'm not going to be tired.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't care if people look at me as
who
being
cares?
whatever. So I'm like strapped down in this scooter because you have to like wheel on and then they strap you down. And I'm just sitting there strapped down, and my daughter's dropping an F-bomb on the Disney bus.
Hell of a bus ride for you.
So we've said this, and she doesn't swear again. So I don't know. This was just the end of her rope. She shared that at circle time. And so now the joke is like something on TV, like something on the news or whatever. And she's like, oh, my God, what the heck? And my wife will be like, yeah, you're going to talk about that at circle time?
See, let me give you, I'm not going to say which of my 2 kids because I don't want to put them in a bad spot. Here's something that I did that I thought was the right thing. In fact, I thought this was Parent of the Year material. I expected to be given an award. Okay. One of them came home for the first time when they were in an early grade, probably 4th grade, 5th grade, with straight A's. And I was like, that's freaking awesome. And I mounted it in a frame and put it on the wall. Right? I had no idea that I had just unleashed hell on that child's brain by making them feel like the only way they could show me their report card was that if it had straight A's. I never said those words. I never intimated it as far as I know. But by making a big deal out of it, too big a deal out of it, I made it look like that's the ultimate thing. If you don't do that, you're disappointed.
That's the standard. Did you ever have straight A's at one point?
Never.
So you were extra proud.
I was like super proud, right? Yeah. So I thinking I was doing the right thing was doing something that is going to need therapy. You know what I mean? And I absolutely didn't mean to, but I didn't know any better, right? And the real thing I think is would be great if there was a way to find out earlier, hey, this affected me this way. And I think that's something that your daughter is going to be able to communicate to you that perhaps my children weren't for some reason. And that's a win for you. That's cool, man. That's great.
And this is my second go around. I had stepkids for 11 years. And in our 20s, we are learning life ourselves.
Yeah.
So naturally, at 44, I feel like I am a better parent than I was at 25.
Dude,
and so
you nailed it. I was 23. And You're right.
And it's not your fault. You're doing the best you can.
I did the best I could.
But at this age, you look back and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just being better parents at 45 or whatever. Almost all of us are just better people.
Oh, for sure.
You're calmer, you're wiser, you know more about the world. It's easier to parent when you know what's important and what isn't.
I learned about tennis today.
Exactly.
I learned the scoring of tennis.
And that's going to trickle down to Chloe.
100%.
She'll understand the scoring by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
She was last Sunday. She would not leave my side, and the game football's about to start. I know that she knows she's going to be fatherless for that day, but she was like, that's the deal. And she was like, she sat on my shoulders to watch like most of the first half and was asking a million questions of the game.
Oh.
And I loved every minute of it.
Well, it sounds like she also was concerned about leaving you to your own devices.
100%. And then she's going to go and talk at circle time and say,
yeah, I can't trust him, guys. He makes choices to go get his leg blown off.
Spy.
She is. She works for China.
Yeah.
All right, John Kriesel is here, or John Kriesel. Call him either way. We'll do initials at 8:15 with $108,500 up for grabs, potentially with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. Marnie Gellner and Mark Parrish later. Matt Minster will be here. We'll talk to Mr. Z in like 45 minutes about some films as well. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Happy Friday, everybody. Check this out. I believe it starts today that if you don't have a real ID, it's going to cost you.
$45.
Passengers who don't have a real ID or other acceptable form of ID will have to pay $45 ahead of time for an alternative ID check. The fee is payable at the Confirm ID webpage on TSA.gov. Travelers then present the proof of purchase at the checkpoint. The fee will cover up to 10 days of travel, including return trips within that window. I'm Mark Mayfield.
What?
Everyone's
Thanks,
been warned.
Skeletor.
I think the problem
You've heard this?
Yeah.
the problem. It's been all over the news.
Do you know how many times I've done this news story?
Have you really?
I mean, just like the last 10 years.
No, I know about real ID and all that. I didn't know about the fee bit.
I think part of
Really?
it.
No, I did not. No.
Yeah, it's been all over.
Yeah. I've literally read that
You're too busy,
number.
Too busy sending me fart videos on Instagram.
Oh, well, now I'm going to have to get one.
The only thing I'm confused about, because I saw it on Channel 5 last night, I think. It doesn't matter which show I was watching. I don't know why I hesitated so much to say the number. The part that, like it seems like a backup plan, like, all right, crap, I don't have a real ID. I don't have a passport with me. I totally forgot. Well, now I have to essentially pay a $45 fine if I want to keep going, right? But everybody keeps saying that you get it ahead of time and then you go through this special line. If you're planning that far ahead of time, you probably already remembered your passport, or you probably have a real ID. This is for people in panic mode that are like, well, then how am I supposed to get on the plane? Pay $45 and hop in that line. So, but they keep saying sign up first online and then you go through some line.
Not happening.
No, that's not going to happen. That sounds really annoying.
And those people, once they're told this, Paul, they're going to be like, what the hell is going on?
I'm not paying $45.
Yeah. Right. You can't get on the plane then. Yeah. And the Real ID process is very simple. You can send your documents online ahead of time to make it go quicker. And
the only problem was when, like a year or so ago when it was Real ID crazy times, is there were times that if you didn't have appointments might be 2 months out, unless you wanted to drive super far. Or if you just went in there and tried to stand by it, it would be 4 to 6 hours. And I'm like, I'm not doing this.
See,
I got it, what, 3 months ago or so? And I waited 0 minutes.
I use the one by my house.
Cake.
There's never a long wait. You just got to know. You don't have to use the one that is near you. Sure. I'm lucky that the one near me is usually not busy, and I don't need a real ID because I have my military ID that counts as federal ID, but just in case, I had to renew anyway, so I was like, why not?
Right.
Why not get real?
Yeah. Wow.
When's yours?
I think in 2028.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably bite the bullet. Otherwise, think you fly enough that $45 and $45 and that.
Yeah.
You're going to way more than pay for
bring your passport.
Yeah, that's what I do anyway. Yeah. when like 5 or 6 years ago, when this thing became this started to become a thing where you had to get a real ID.
Well, that was the early 2000s, but go on.
Well, whenever, but like when we first. Never mind.
No, but I'm sorry. I should turn my mic off. Sorry.
When I went and had every single piece of documents, all the documents, except I didn't have my social security number that wasn't like on my phone, and they wouldn't accept it. So out of spite, I'm like, screw that. I'm not going back.
I forget.
I had all of it. I had everything you need to get it. And they were like, they wouldn't. I had my social security number on my phone, and I showed them, and they're like,
how long ago was this?
I don't know, 8 years ago.
So
7 years ago.
And I
6
did
years ago.
mine within the past 3 or 4 years, and it was a better process where you could have taken you take a photo of your social security card, take a photo of whatever other documents prove, and then upload them. And then when you go there, you're basically just getting your picture taken.
I don't even have a copy of my social security card, so I obviously didn't use that.
Go on the Social Security website, get your login, which you should do anyway, or someone's going to steal it and log in for you, and then you can just request a new one.
Cool. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I didn't need it. I went to this to the secret spot we're always talking about that Barb told us about, Saucy, and I think I was fourth in line in the middle of the day. It's a great spot. There's a lot of places that don't have any lines at all.
I don't remember doing mine. I mean, I have one. I just don't remember. It must.
That's how easy it was.
Yeah,
you were.
But also, you're much younger too, so you're.
That's a little bit
that
easier
type of process. You're just. That's how you do things.
Yeah, man.
Us old folk have to,
or forget about it,
or out of spite.
Yeah, out of spite. Yeah, pissed. Yeah,
but they should make a variety of Sprite that is Sprite Spite. That is real bitter.
Sprite's so good. I love Sprite. I do. Yeah. Cold Sprite.
I believe you.
Do you think you'd like Sprite Spite?
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
If you have someone over,
pack a day.
You have someone over and you pour them one of those.
Yeah.
And then they drink it and look at you and you just nod your head like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Now you know.
I'm full of spite.
Would you quit drinking Spite the first thing in the morning?
A hell of a way to start the day.
Gophers win the Rose Bowl. He just orders a keg.
I don't think I'll ever have to worry about that.
No. No, better chance of my legs growing back.
Yeah.
That was something that you choose.
Yeah, you choose.
You choose that.
That's the cutest thing of all time.
Little buddy.
My God. Oh, dude, that's a story you're going to be telling forever, man.
100%.
Oh, yeah. Forever.
Man, my little one now points at everything, and he'll just go, And then yesterday we were at Target, and we came around a corner, and he went, bah! And this old man just goes, hello! It was cute, yeah.
Was it Rosie?
No, Rosie's busy.
Yeah, of course he is.
Busy doing what?
Well, he's on with Common at that time.
Oh, that was during the 2 to 3 hour?
Yeah.
You didn't play for the Bulls.
Yeah. You're right. He's busy.
Wonder what he's doing.
He's been a lot of people have been talking to him.
Well, he's a popular guy.
Yeah.
Were you ignored by any Care 11 anchors?
No, I didn't see any.
Okay.
No.
Man, is that the place to be? All the famous people go there?
I mean, I didn't see anybody famous yesterday.
Did you look in the mirror?
Oh.
No, I'm not famous.
You're famous?
No.
You didn't see your reflection in the frozen food section? In the glass?
Did you look at yourself and say, you choose to look this way?
Yeah, right. Look at you. You choose to be fat. You choose to be ugly.
Oh, no, that you didn't choose.
No. That's where the good Lord blessed me with it.
You set me up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that.
Stop
You guys can make fun of me all you want.
I don't want to.
I have to.
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
required
Part of his
to.
contract.
It's in my
Dude,
contract.
that is such a weird provision.
To me, it was a deal breaker.
I literally wouldn't be shocked if that was actually in there.
The meat sauce clause?
Abbott would write that in there as a
man.
bit. Yeah.
Worst Christmas ever.
Can you imagine? Yeah, if it specifically says the things I'm supposed to say on a weekly basis, or I don't get paid.
Yeah. You've been paid every week, brother.
And but think about it. Maybe it's next level. Maybe it is. I have to beat you down so much that you lose all hope and motivation, so you don't work harder, so they don't have to pay you more. So you know what I'm saying? So it is
working.
It's an incentive for me to save them money from you.
That is next level.
That's next level.
Let me ask a question, though. You two work hard. Are they paying you two more?
The band?
Oh, we got breaking news. Lindsey Vonn got hurt.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she crashed.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Limped off in the final test run.
No.
Yeah, just reading it right now. Breaking news.
So, like, she's banged up, but they haven't said, like...
It, literally happened 25 minutes ago.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we don't know. So hopefully,
although... All right.
Oh, boy.
It's also close to the Olympics to be doing another race, isn't it? I would think that they... I don't know. I don't know how they do things.
That's just test running it, though, right? You still got to keep it fresh. Got to keep it going.
Yeah.
Now, that's potentially more concerning because it doesn't look like she, like, landed funny where you would be like, okay, maybe she's bruised or something.
Sliding.
It looks like
the race
was kind of non-contact type situations.
Boy.
I don't know.
The race was later canceled after 3 of the first 6 racers crashed.
So maybe there's something
the conditions
wrong with it.
Yeah, I think it's bumpy, they were saying.
Oh.
Way to go, Italy.
It's like playing on
Where's the
Soldier
test
Field.
run? In Italy?
Yeah. Crans-Monton.
Yeah, that doesn't look that bad.
Crans-Monton,
Well, I'd like
Switzerland.
for them to continue the replay to when they
Lovely.
actually crashed.
Ooh, hold on. Scroll up, though.
Yeah, well, she's...
Oh, my gosh. Hang on a second. I just figured out
Put together.
where I'm going to take my family
I've got
this
audio
fall.
of the crash. Do you want to hear it?
Where are you taking your family?
Oh, Lindsay.
Oh, these flights aren't even that bad.
To where?
Crans-Monton, Switzerland.
You fulfilled your contract. Well done.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm way short.
Yeah,
I got 3 hours to hit that quota.
We're 25 minutes
He's
in.
laughing and smiling. My job's not done.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he still has pride.
Yeah. No, I lost that a while ago.
All right, front page sports in a second. Hey, we haven't even mentioned it because this is a sports show. Man, a hell of a night for our squads last night. We'll talk about it when we come back. A couple of wins for our big league squads last night. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Should we just jump right into it?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, buy 2, get 1 free when it comes to Monster Energy. Mix and match any flavors you want, including Ultra Punk Punch. Buy 2, get 1 free. Monster Energy with our friends at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Holiday's the best. I went to the car wash there yesterday, A+.
Did you bring your car?
I did, yeah.
The Wolves won 123-111 over the best team in the NBA, the reigning champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Wolves victorious mainly because they shot 47% from 3. That'll do it. They were 22 of 47. That's very good.
Yeah.
Ant with 26. Jaden McDaniels, who's all over those Giannis Antetokounmpo rumors, of course, because he's a really good player. 5 of 5 from 3. And 21 points, like I mentioned. SGA had 30, but the Wolves beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are up now to 30-19. The Thunder fall to 38-11. Up next, the Wolves are at Memphis for 2 games. They play them tomorrow night and Monday night in Memphis. The Wolves are now 5th in the Western Conference.
This is what is so fun about them and so frustrating is because when they're playing against a team like the defending champion, they play serious. They don't goof around.
No.
And so they have a winning record against OKC this season, correct? Or is it 2-2?
I think
I feel like they have a winning record against them. If not, you split with the defending champs. That's good.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, fellas, this is what you're capable of. Quit goofing around.
Loss, win. Looks like 2-1. Unless I missed one. Looks like we're up 2-1.
Oh, sweet.
See?
Yeah, that's great.
But because the NBA Cup game did not count, right? Because I feel like we lost to them barely in the NBA Cup game or whatever that goofy.
No, that counts.
It does in the record?
Yeah, the only one that does not count, I believe, is the final.
Oh, okay. So that's our one loss against them. Jeez, and it was close.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like we match up well against them. Quit goofing around. 5th seed, though.
Yeah, that was, yeah, they lost to them in November, 113-105. beat them in December, 112-107, and then beat them last night.
And that 113-105, if that was the NBA Cup game, it was much closer than the final score indicated. They were in it till the end. So
don't even remember that, so I'll take your word for it.
Yep.
My memory's terrible.
I think I had grease on it. So.
The Minnesota Wild beat the Flames 4-1. Goals by Urov, Hinostroza, Boldy, and Kirill. Gustafson with 29 saves. The Wild 31-14-10. What do we got? 3 games left? Only if she's 5-3. What do we got? 3 games left now, right before the All-Star break. Or not All-Star break, Olympic break.
Yeah. A good win, but about as boring as they come last night. That was
in a good way.
In a good way. In a bad way too. They got 2 goals pretty quick in that first period, got a 2-0 lead. And I mean, they even admitted they did not play well in the first and second periods. Gus, I don't want to say completely bailed them out, but did very, very well. He's 9-0-5 at home since November 1st. I mean, that's great to see. Everybody just coming together. You mentioned, I mean, the third line got the first 2 goals before Boldy and then Kirill added an empty netter, so they're contributing still too. So. It's just big to just keep this momentum rolling into the Olympic break, and just a few more games before that. So
Dallas still on the heels.
Yeah. Yes, but the 2 teams. So the Wild have the second most points in the NHL with 72. The Avalanche have 79. Tampa Bay also has 72, but they have played 3 fewer games in the Wild. Not that matters. Crazy Eastern Conference, but still. So in the West, it's Colorado, then the Wild, and then the Stars.
And Colorado lost last night to Montreal, who the Wild are going to be playing on Monday. And they are now Colorado 4-4-2 in their last 10. I wouldn't call it falling apart completely, but they've lost 2 in a row. And obviously, as you mentioned, Avs have played 3 less games in the Wild, but we're 7 behind. And depending on how things go, I mean, we could. I don't think Colorado is as out of reach as we thought they were, at least a couple weeks ago, even. So,
last night, Cooper Flagg, the number 1 overall pick, set an NBA record for most points in NBA history by a teenager. He had 49 last night in a Mavericks Hornets game against his former teammate.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And Khan had 34, I guess, as well. So little battle, but
Knipple.
Yeah, but Flagg 49, most in NBA history by a teenager.
Your uncle has beautiful knipples.
Thank you, and also with you.
How did you know he was talking to you?
Because he looked right at me.
But why couldn't our uncles have beautiful nipples? There's 3 of us over here.
The whole town knows that Peter's got some dandies.
Because I would doubt anybody else in this room's uncles are deranged enough to show other men their nipples.
Where you're wrong. Once a month.
Yeah, at least once a month. Yeah.
You don't talk about my dad.
Yeah. I've seen your dad's nipples.
No. Talking about Peter.
Oh. I won't.
Papa.
Sorry, sir.
They're like the size of a dime.
Papa?
Fares well for you, Chris.
Yeah. Wow.
Amen, brother. Papa.
The Super Bowl is a week from Sunday. It's on February 8th at 5:30, Seattle against the New England Patriots. DraftKings has Seattle as a 4.5-point favorite. The over-under is 45.5. Let's see if you can. This is group trivia. Let's see if you can get this. In order, according to DraftKings, I want the 4 most likely MVP winners of Super Bowl 60. You guys can talk it out and give me a final answer. In order, 1 through 4. Go.
It should be Darnold as 1. And then it would be Drake May as 2.
And then Kenneth Walker.
JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and then Kenneth Walker. I mean, but you would think that they want to run the ball.
Barry Keoghan.
Or Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
I feel confident about the first 2. What about you guys?
Yeah.
But the final 2.
I like your initial order, the JSN and Kenneth Walker. But
team? Yeah, let's go with that.
So the final answer, be the representative. What's the final answer?
Darnold, May, JSN, Walker.
That's hot.
And people say this isn't a sports show. That is the exact right answer.
Well done, John.
Sam Darnold.
Team. Teamwork.
Plus 125, then Drake May plus 235, JSN plus 550, then Kenneth Walker the third plus 650. Oh yeah? Think you know sports? Try this.
No.
No.
I need in order, according to DraftKings, the 4 most likely colors of Gatorade to be dumped on the winning coach. In order, go.
Oh, in order.
Red.
No. Orange is first, right?
I forget how this even works. I feel.
Isn't it orange, green, red?
Man.
Yeah, I think orange is right.
I think orange, green, red, blue. I think.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Zach, do you have a hot Gatorade take?
No, I don't have a hot Gatorade take.
This would be something that Zach.
I mean,
Yeah.
orange, and I mean, again, I would be just throwing a guess at the wall.
Well, I've done research.
Yeah.
And
Hawks.
Yeah, so
we
yeah, I'm
don't
going to go with
see
Hawk.
the color of Gatorade until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the Vikings never get to see the color of the Gatorade.
We don't have any sort of
Final answer as a group is what?
Yeah.
whatever Hawk said.
red, green. No, I'm sorry. Orange, green, red, blue.
The favorite at 2-1 is blue.
What?
Followed quickly after that by orange at plus 250. And then they say yellow/green because I guess it's like a similar flavor. It depends on which color they dump, whatever that means at plus 260. Then the distant fourth is purple at plus 800. 8-1 purple. So the favorite
so good.
is blue
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Can we get one of them Gatorade things in here?
One of them.
How nice would that be?
To dump it?
Just after just a hot segment.
Yeah.
It'd be sweet if I just have a computer that works first.
Yeah. A computer that works would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. 21st century Wi-Fi would be unbelievable.
Yes, it would.
But yeah, that's on the list too, Zach.
Yep. That's on there.
But can you imagine?
Yeah.
Marnie wins yet another initials game, and then she just gets a Gatorade bath after the game.
Hang on. Are you saying we dump Gatorade all over Marnie?
If she wants to celebrate.
You sure you don't want me to have Libra come in and play?
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
I mean, yeah. Can we make it in the summertime?
Calm down.
Yeah, take a deep breath.
Chris, who do you like in the Super Bowl? We haven't talked to you since the AFC, NFC title games.
I like Seattle. I feel pretty comfortable too. They're just such a well-rounded team, and our guy looked fantastic.
Fantastic.
Under the most pressure he's ever been under. No, I don't mean from a pass rush. I mean
mental pressure.
The biggest moment. If you told me, because we cannot forget how he ended the year, and it's why I don't hold it against the Vikings. It's okay to say both things are true, that it would have been ridiculous to re-sign him to an extension more than a year. And he wasn't going to sign for just a year based on those performances and the fact that we had McCarthy waiting in the wings, had drafted him and sort of set ourselves up to hand the reins over to him. But also, he would have given the Vikings at least 2 more wins, maybe 3. But they're for sure a playoff team. I don't think they're what Seattle is. But Seattle wouldn't be where they're at without him. But if you told me before that game that Sam Darnold is going to have to throw this many yards and have the game he did for them to win, I would have thought for sure the Rams were going to the Super Bowl. And no, Sam was amazing.
Yeah, he was
good
great.
for him. Seems like a great guy.
Yep, hard to cheer against him.
Yeah, and he's going to be Super Bowl MVP.
Might
and that
be.
will be very Vikings.
Oh, it'll be the most Vikings thing ever.
Yeah. But
Super Bowl MVP.
We can't. I think it would be foolish to be. It's okay to say he's the one that got away. I miss him. It would have been great, but not being mad at. Don't be mad at the front office for that. There's plenty of other things to be mad at the front office about. This isn't one of them.
Don't you think the most Viking thing would have him win like 3 in the next 7 years?
Yes.
Not
Yes.
just this one. It would be like the Seahawks are the new dynasty because Darnold is a MVP kind of player for the next half decade.
And
That's
not
the most
getting
Vikings
paid
thing
like
ever.
one.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable
Super
contract.
reasonable.
Yes.
But Seattle is set up to be around a while. That's a really good team.
Yeah,
And
and
defense is a
It'd
beast.
be really Vikings like if he knocked us out of the NFC Championship every year.
yeah,
Well,
that
we have
played.
to.
Yeah.
We have to get there first.
Yeah.
Fair.
You have to win a playoff game first.
Okay.
Well said.
Yep.
Mr. Z, when we come back,
Okay.
Marnie Gellner and Mark Parrish later, Matt Minster in about an hour. This is the Power Trip Morning Show.
Wild fans, this is your season. Experience the energy, the goals, and the unforgettable moments at Grand Casino Arena. Get your tickets now at wild.com/tickets.
That's right. Welcome back. Get your tickets.
Get them.
Get them. Get your tickets to the movies as well.
Yeah, we talk to Mr. Z every Friday about films. Hi, Mr. Z.
Hi.
Hey, guys. What's up?
All right, so, our generation saw the movie Castaway. I'm sure every generation has a deserted island movie. But maybe this generation hasn't. Maybe the kids haven't seen Castaway. So the Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien movie, it's called Send Help. It basically looks like Castaway with two people who don't get along.
Yeah, there's a little Castaway in it, definitely. First of all, this is a Sam Raimi film, one of my favorite directors, especially in the dark comedy horror genre. I mean, he directed the Spider-Man trilogy and a bunch of stuff, but if you go back, one of the great is Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2, and even Darkman. This is way more Evil Dead 2 than Castaway, except it's not supernatural. So Send Help, trying not to give too much away, but if you've seen the trailer, first of all, Rachel McAdams, always been beautiful, always very good. She's really good in this movie, like really good as a woman who... The trailer kind of makes it appear like she's just a sweet girl and he's just a douche nozzle, and then he gets his comeuppance, But it's way more complicated than that. Oh. And then it's not a horror movie, but there's scenes that are really, really bloody and gory. So it runs right on that edge of a little bit of drama, a little bit of comedy, and really mostly suspense and horror, if you want to call it that.
So go see
it. And for sure, 100%. Unless you don't like that kind of stuff, then don't bother going. But I love Sam Raimi, and there's so many scenes that I picture him sitting behind the camera with his giant smile on his face, saying, gouge the eye a little more, that kind of thing. So it was really nice, refreshing to see a movie that, it's a little bit of a throwback, but it's exactly what I wanted. It's not a great movie. It's just one of those movies you're like, it was a good movie, and I'm glad I saw it.
The reviews on your favorite website are in, though. 92% Rotten Tomatoes score and 89% for the audience score. So good reviews for really Send Help.
Really nice to see that because, like I said, it's not in the... if I had to pick for the rest of my life, either seeing like 2.5 hour long Oscar-worthy dramas or fun movies that make me smile and get an escape from reality, I would take the escape from reality 10 out of 10 times, and that's what this is.
All right, what else comes out this weekend that we should keep an eye on?
Big news: Iron Lung. We talked about 2 weeks ago from Markiplier. Self-funded, not a studio. This is an anomaly for people not really in the quote-unquote business. This thing is playing on like over 3,000 screens. It was originally intended to be on about 10, and Markiplier was hoping it would get to 100. And it's almost impossible to explain who Markiplier is to an older generation. Right. I was trying to think of an analogy. The only thing I can come up with, and I'm older, a little bit older than you guys, when I was a kid, of course, Kiss was a big deal. Yeah. And Kiss came out with a movie that was going to be on TV called Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. And every single 10-year-old in the country was sitting in front of their TV waiting because Kiss was going to be in a movie. Yeah. And I realized that's 100% not a great comparison. It's the only thing I can come up with because every adult watched 5 minutes of it and said, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Now, this isn't a dumb movie, but it's it's almost like an artsy, but really well done suspense movie that basically it's just Markiplier is really the only one you see on screen almost for the entire movie, which you would think, how can we pull this off? And it works. not in a good movie way, but in a tension suspense way. So I had to bring you guys. You met my son out in Vegas.
Yeah.
I had to bring him along so I could kind of say, all right, tell me what happened here and what's this about. But I'll tell you the numbers. I know I'm rambling here, but it's a weird deal to have a self-funded, self-distributed movie. It's never happened before. That might be number one. If you looked at just the preview numbers from last night, the box office, it did what like a $40 million movie would do in previews.
Wow.
It's probably not going to do that because this is one of those movies that everyone in the world wants to run out and be the first one to see so they can go to the internet and talk about it. But I don't know what it's going to do. Nobody does. No, you won't see anyone out there predicting box office because they all are shrugging their shoulders saying, I don't know what's going to happen.
I know you just basically said you don't necessarily like to watch just the 2.5 hour dramas that get nominated for Oscars. You'd rather have a fun movie. But when the Oscar nominations came out last week, did you have a favorite for Best Picture? A movie you liked the most?
Not well. I mean, I would love to sit here and talk about the movies I liked the most from last year. I honestly can't remember. I didn't see. I do remember. I didn't see a lot of the stuff that's on the Oscars there. So I don't. To me, the Oscars and Netflix run right hand in hand as far as how much I care about them. So I always have. Even when I was a kid, I would start watching the Oscars, and I was a huge movie kid, and I was like, I don't know any of this stuff. Everyone's up there just patting each other on the back, talking about how important they are and how they got to keep fighting the good fight. It's like, what are you talking about? You make movies, like just talk about movies. So I still on the Oscars were created real quick. The Oscars were created in 1927 because studios were making movies that nobody was going to see, and so they decided to create an Oscar to give the movie wings. It was literally coordinated that way so that people would then say, oh, this is supposed to be a good movie and go see it. That's truly the origin story of the Oscars. And I don't think it's changed much. So, so no, I don't have any. The Oscars and the Pro Bowl run right next to each other, as far as I'm concerned.
Got it. I've only seen one of the 10. One of the 10.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I was trying to see, when it was 5 a year, I would try to see all 5. Now it's 10, and I'm 1 for 10. That's not very good. The only one I saw was One Battle After Another, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, super good.
Yep. It was fun. There was a time I remember having some Oscar parties back in the 90s where we would have contests and try to pick, and then, you wouldn't really watch it. We'd have it on, and then the winner would announce or keeping score, and it was kind of fun, but even then it didn't really matter. It was just guessing. But yeah, I think that we've gotten too far. They're not even, what the Oscars aren't going to be on TV. I don't know when. Pretty soon it's just going to be on YouTube or something like that. I don't even know.
What do we got in February? Next couple of weeks, maybe Valentine's Day. What do we got?
Valentine's Day, Wuthering Heights, which we can talk about when it gets a little closer. There's and then the movie Goat will be interesting to watch. That's the animated film about the animals that play NBA basketball with Steph Curry, I think. So that's kind of the next big weekend to look at until we get to Scream at the end of February.
Right on. All right. Thanks, Mr. Z.
All right, guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
There he goes. Chris, I don't know if we did this with you. I think we did this with Max. Let me try this with you quick. Here's the 10 for Best Picture. Tell me if you've seen it and what you think. Begonia with Emma Stone.
Have not.
F1.
Loved it.
Frankenstein.
Have not.
Hamnet.
Have not.
Marty Supreme.
Have not.
One Battle After Another.
Loved it.
Secret Agent.
Have not.
Sentimental Value.
Have not.
Sinners.
Wait a minute. No, have not. Sinners, yes, great and completely original.
Train Dreams. No, not about Tommy.
No, I haven't. Nope.
So what do you got? 3?
Yeah.
F1, One Battle After Another, Sinners.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Sauce, you've seen what?
F1
and One Battle?
And they're both great. F1 is so good.
You didn't see Sinners?
No. No, sir.
Everybody raves about Marty Supreme, too. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried.
That sounds like something you'd go see, Hogs.
I've tried, but it looks like a movie about ping pong.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty secondary, the ping pong part.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I almost went to see that Island movie last night.
Yeah.
But then I was like, but my couch.
Yeah. But they have Reese's Pieces at the movie.
They do. So I have, you wouldn't believe how many Reese's Pieces I have at home.
Yeah. Wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's the best part about being an adult.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you're like, I want to go to the movie so I can get popcorn. When you're an adult, you're like, I can just buy popcorn.
Yes. Just pop it in the basement.
I don't need
this blank
movie theater Reese's Pieces. I'll buy them at home.
And sometimes you get movie theater popcorn and it ruins you. Do you guys have that happen very often?
No.
Like a stomach thing?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, man.
It's got to be the butter.
Yeah, the butter.
Sometimes
Sodium.
I miss
love
half the
movie
movie
theater
because
popcorn.
I'm playing jazz in the bathroom.
Yeah.
The tuba?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Loud.
I know, I love going to the movies, though.
Same.
I really do. I need to do it
Same.
more often. And every time I go to the movies, I leave there going, this is great. Why don't I do this every day? And then, but my couch.
It's tough because I love going to the movies, especially with my wife. But if we get a sitter, I feel like it's a waste of getting a sitter to go and hang out at the movies where we're not talking.
Yeah.
So I'd rather then go out to dinner or something like that. But
it sounds like Chloe could do the babysitting at this point.
she probably could.
Yeah.
We'll come back and she'll
be with a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah. She'll be drinking some Blanton's neat.
Yeah. The babysitters will be gone. She'll be like, they made some decisions.
Yeah. Daddy, it's your fault. You choose to go see Paul Blart.
Yeah.
Dealing
how
out
I like
psychological
fine whiskey.
warfare.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports. It's brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Thanks to Ovo LASIK and Lens. Go get LASIK from Dr. Mark Lopenoff or Dr. David Whiting.
I want to, but you keep telling me what to do, and I'm against that.
We all are.
But then I'm not saying definitely do it. I'm just saying go get your free consultation. See what your options are.
All right.
Okay.
They got
all
lots of
right.
options.
Okay.
Will do.
All right. I do need
They're the best. The Wolves beat the Thunder 123 to 111. That's what the Wolves do, is rise to the occasion and then seem to not care about teams that are not as good. Do you guys have optimism, though, that that's what this is going to be? Is that even though it's frustrating and unprofessional and it sucks that we don't seem to take the regular season super seriously, the last 2 years they have proven they can flip the switch
Correct.
and go.
Oh, yeah.
6th seed last year.
Yeah,
and
so
they
like-
made it to the finals for the second year in a row.
Whether they trade for Giannis or not, whether that's a pipe dream or not, I still feel like when we get to the playoffs, we're going to be a handful because we
Agreed.
have Ant and he's in his prime.
And we'll have Giannis.
And then
Maybe.
engaged Anthony Edwards.
Oh my
is
God!
about-
Congratulations!
Congrats.
About time you settled down.
Finally going to make an honest woman of something. But yeah, there are not many players better than him when he is focused.
Exactly. Sauce, today is Friday, January 30th of 2026.
Yes, sir.
Give me your percent chance Giannis is on this team before the trade deadline, which is next Thursday. So this time next week, give me percent chance you believe Giannis is on this team.
25. And the reason I say that is
25.
because the GM is obviously going to make calls. I think they will try and find a willing third team, and that team might be Toronto, who would take Jaden, and then they would flip a bunch of picks to Milwaukee. I think they're going to try and find a way to do it, because I think the snag on all of this with Golden State is Jimmy Butler's going to go, I ain't going to Milwaukee. You can't, he's the kind of guy that would say, I'm not going to Milwaukee. You're not trading me to Milwaukee. So I think that's where Jimmy Butler's going to help us out. And I think it's 25.
How do we make the salaries work? And
well, they can, because of, I think it's like Julius and Jaden or Nas and Jaden. Jaden is, I think, what keeps the whole thing together. Because if Milwaukee doesn't want him, they can find a team. He's a valuable enough piece that a third team would want him with draft picks. The thing that the Wolves are lacking is draft picks. If they had a bunch of first round picks, I think they would be the leader in the clubhouse. Because they can give, if they ship Julius and draft picks and then another piece goes somewhere else, I think that will get Milwaukee's attention.
It's just the depth is the issue, right? When's Terrence Shannon Jr. going to be back? I mean, that a lot.
I
of
think
this,
he might be part of a trade too.
So it would be awesome because Giannis is amazing.
Yeah,
but giving up a number of players to get one when depth seems to be sort of the issue because of injuries and I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, I'll take it. It will make it. Does that make them right now? They can compete with Oklahoma City.
They can compete. One of the main reasons they can compete is they have a starter in Nas Reed come off their bench.
Right.
He would probably be part of it somehow.
Right. And I don't love that.
But if you had a Giannis, if you were guaranteed he would be healthy the rest of the season, that's a absolute force they would have, especially if you had Rudy too.
Think of how many people, if Nas Reed gets traded to Milwaukee, how many people with Nas Reed tattoos that have a Bucks player tattooed on their body.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
This is pretty damn clever. You guys remember the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Oh,
Of course, seen it a million times.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's a scene
Kiddos loved it.
where there's a giant food storm, right?
Mm-hmm.
During the food storm, they show Mount Rushmore. And Mount Rushmore is getting hit with pies. And he hits each one of the presidents in the face. 1, 2, 3. Abraham Lincoln gets hit in the back of the head. I'm looking at it. I'm watching it right now. It really does. I'm watching it right now. And that, of course, is because he got hit in the back of the head by the bullet.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
That's pretty dark there. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I know.
Yeah.
Man.
Look it up. It's crazy.
Great book.
See, I thought you were just going to say that, that a couple of them got pied, which was like a political statement, like they weren't as great of presidents as we thought. I didn't think it'd be a pie to the back of the head. Jeez. Yikes, okay. Too soon?
Yeah.
I mean, it's clever as hell.
Too soon for Lincoln?
No,
and
that's
by the way,
clever.
it hits him. Oh my God, it hits him so hard that some of the cream from the pie, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that is great.
Comes out his nostrils.
Oh my God.
I'm looking at it right now. You got to see this.
Is this real?
Are you seeing it, dude?
Yeah.
Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the pie?
I know.
Jeez.
I'm trying to watch it, but this computer has dial-up.
You should ask Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's aggressive.
That's aggressive.
Man, Easter eggs are the best.
Yeah.
Well, and they did
But
it
no
just
one's
because they thought it was funny.
And no one's admitted, like, we did this on purpose, right? It's just something someone noticed.
And again, as kids would never notice. Kids wouldn't care. Just put it in there.
Yeah. Somebody's giggling right now.
Exactly. Sean Mannion, former Vikings quarterback Sean Mannion, is getting hired to be the Eagles offensive coordinator. Now, you may be saying, didn't he just play for the Vikings? Yeah, not that long ago.
2 years ago, right?
He is 33 years old.
That was shocking. I thought he would be like 45.
He has spent the last couple of years with the Packers as an assistant, most recently the quarterbacks coach for the Packers. 9 seasons as a quarterback in the NFL, but barely played, and I mean barely.
Yeah.
His career numbers... 67 of 110, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, 573 yards. So just a career backup. Good for him. Made a lot of money. Played 9 years.
Yeah.
Right? Had 3 separate stints with the Vikings off and on between 2019 and 2023. Right? Practice squad, active roster, cut, kind of all that kind of stuff. But he was a 3rd-round pick of the St. Louis Rams in 2015. But now he is 33 years old and almost going straight into coaching. He's going to be the OC of the Eagles.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah,
KOC was a career backup. Not that long, but...
If you know the game, you know the game.
That's right.
What really matters, though, is this.
So during Dumb and Dumber, the Farrelly brothers would have the actors do 2 scripted takes and then let them improvise some. And Peter Farrelly estimates about 15% of the movie was ad-libbed.
1-5?
Yeah, 1-5, yeah. The 2 of the most famous ad-lib scenes, The Most Annoying Sound in the World, and We've Landed on the Moon.
Which is insane, by the way. I just saw this yesterday. The gal that plays that secret agent or whatever, or the double,
that's sitting at the bar with him.
Yeah, I saw an Instagram reel of her saying that line was ad-lib, that Jim Carrey just looked at that headline that said "Man on the Moon" goes, "No way,
no way,"
and she said the hardest part of that scene was because it was improv and they weren't ready for it. It was brilliant and everybody had to try so hard to not break.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know that line was coming. So they all had to not laugh because it was so good. They're like, we got to hope this stays in the movie. Yeah. And he improv'd it and it's one of the best lines of the entire movie.
I saw the exact same thing yesterday.
On the moon. So great.
No way. The way he says no way is so good.
The way that he looks back. All that's ad-libbed.
It's so good.
God, that's good.
And then he just, as he's walking up the stairs, he just goes, yes.
He's so pumped.
Yeah, so good.
And again, when that shot of the entire bar.
Yeah.
If that's all in one take, because they do cut away, right? The shot gets wider. No one's flinching. So it's like, if that's the exact same take, man, the fact that nobody broke, how do you not laugh?
Yeah. And then the minute...
I know it's your job, it's still...
The minute they say cut, then everyone, I'm sure, just lost it.
It's the best.
Oh, it's so good.
More of what really matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Tune in today at 8:15 to catch HGTV's Matt Minster as he plays the Initials game. And you can see Matt all weekend long at the Minneapolis Home and Remodeling Show today through Sunday at U.S. Bank Stadium. Get the details and your tickets today at MinneapolisHomeandRemodelingShow.com.
I'm going to pitch him on a new show today, guys. And I want to run it by you guys first and see if you think it'd be stupid to do this on the air. But I have a really, what I think is a good idea for a show.
Go on.
A reality show. You know how he was like, he'd go fix people's bathrooms.
Sure, bath crashers, yep.
I'm going to ruin them.
That would
and
be
then
funny.
he's going to fix them.
So you're going to go to see
I'm going to go to Sauce's house.
a movie.
Yeah.
Go get some popcorn.
Some popcorn.
Yep. Eat some spaghetti.
Yep.
And then have at it.
Yeah,
And then Matt cleans it up.
It's a mix of Fear Factor and bath crashers.
So Matt's not doing any renovation. He's just doing janitorial services?
Well, he doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
But secretly, before Mr. Minster.
Got it.
Yeah, our entryway bathroom, the one that coming in from the garage.
Yeah.
I swear people save it up just to come over and just spackle the thing. Because it's just, it looks like someone shot gravy out of a T-shirt gun.
Are these neighbors?
No, it just, when we have people over, I feel like if we're downstairs, someone goes up. Yeah, and it's all good. But if we're out of town, if Grandpa's watching Chloe, I feel like that thing takes a beating.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think is it now Tuesdays or Wednesdays that the salespeople are in most times now. You know,
don't know.
Mondays you go in the bathroom, you're like, that's fine. On Tuesdays you walk in, it's like,
100%.
What has happened in here?
What happened?
What happened? Did Old Country Buffet open a floor above us?
God, I hope so.
It is so. What?
Chloe's in the toilet after Grandpa's done with it.
Yeah.
You made the choose.
Yeah. You choose to eat that greasy food
to ruin our plumbing, Grandpa.
You choose to eat a bunch of Dad's Andy Capp's hot fries.
No, so
And
good. No, Andy Capp's fries are so good.
They're fantastic.
I'm sorry?
You haven't had those?
They're great.
What did you call them?
Andy Caps. Oh, well played.
Is that a ref? Is that
Well played.
If you want to see devastation, though,
Well played. I got it.
yeah.
Took me a minute.
If you want to see devastation, go to a national park and go to some of those.
Oh.
There's one at Yellowstone that honestly looked like someone dumped a bunch of Ghirardelli chocolate melted all over. Yeah.
God, now I want
I can
chocolate.
beat that.
And then I walked out and a lady was walking in. I said, wasn't us, because Chloe was with too. They knew it wasn't her.
I can beat that.
Oh.
The first Porta Johns during a marathon.
Oh.
Because they're about, I don't know, 3,000 people who are faster than you, and 30 of them ate something wrong before the marathon started.
Why does everyone
They're full of
diarrhea
protein.
during?
It's tough. I don't know, man. There's so many people who like over carb before the night before or whatever. And sometimes it looks like they go in there and they don't just do the hover method. They do the, let's see if we can reach the ceiling method.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Can I add one?
Go ahead.
And I'm going to just say the city,
Yeah.
and I think you'll know right away.
Okay.
Cadott, Wisconsin. Music festivals.
Yeah.
Even the VIP room bathrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Which the one I used is the only time I've ever taken a number 2 without a stall door. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It was like I'm trying to keep my pants and everything else off the floor.
Yeah.
Because the floor is covered in, I was hoping dirt,
Dwight's dream.
but probably not.
Like
Oh, God, no.
There's Dwight.
the final challenge on Double Dare. Except it's diarrhea.
How did we start talking about that? Oh, yeah. Matt Minster.
Yeah.
His new idea.
His new TV show.
Bathroom crashers. Yeah.
Yeah. Bathroom
Indeed.
thrashers.
That's it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Spackle.
Oh.
This is impossible, but let's take a shot. The American Gaming Association. They are predicting a 27% increase on this year's Super Bowl betting. That's at least in legal sports books with the 39 states in D.C. Others are saying it's going to be less than that because the matchup's not as exciting as last year, because last year had, Eagles-Chiefs, right? Was that last year?
Yep.
So they're saying, I don't see that big of a jump, not because there aren't 39 states in D.C., just but the interest level might be lower. However,
it interesting.
We'll see,
by
exactly.
betting.
What do they expect, though? The amount of money bet through legal sports books in the United States.
Say around $2 billion.
Sauce?
Yeah, that's a good number. $1.5 billion.
1.3.
1.7.
1.76.
Whoa.
Christopher. 1.76 is their guess.
Yes!
That's their guess. I'm not going to be a part of it this year, but I'm glad everybody else is. You know,
we should find a way to do it on the show. We do it as like a group.
No.
Yeah, but that won't count for that number.
No, I know, but
We got to help. We got to help that number get to 2 billion.
No.
What really matters, though, is this.
Harold and Kumar were supposed to go to Krispy Kreme, but Krispy Kreme said no, thank you. They didn't want to be associated with kids getting high.
yeah.
Man, Krispy Kreme made a lot of mistakes.
Yes, they did. Krispy Kreme
They
Stone
made a lot of good donuts.
is
They did.
100 out of 100.
They still do.
Yeah, they really do. But still, think of, you go 20 years back, they made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. Lots.
White
They
Castle.
Exposed themselves. They were everywhere. They were in gas stations. They were everywhere.
They're good. They're really good. I feel like I was always obsessed with them and wanted them because we couldn't, at basic training, you go through to get your food, and then there were Krispy Kremes, but you can't have them. They're there, I think, just to mess with you.
Really?
Yeah. And so I always wanted them. And then when they arrived here, was like, hell yeah, waited in line, had them, and they're great, but there's no donut on the face of this planet that is worth waiting in an hour and a half line for.
Zach disagreed.
Yeah, he did.
I know.
It's the biggest mistake of my life.
I'm also a middle-aged man.
Yeah.
So I don't have time.
They're A+.
I just need more time.
Yeah.
We mentioned it earlier, but in, what did you say? Kranzmann? What did you,
Hold on. I think I said Kranzmontagna.
I think that's like a type of martial arts.
In Switzerland, though, Lindsey Vonn crashed in her final downhill race before the Olympics and was airlifted from the course.
Oh, God.
For medical checks. But it's still unclear how bad off it is. And according to this story, unclear whether or not it's going to impact her actual Olympics. She had to be helped up after about 5 minutes, limped to a tent. So again, she limped to a tent. It wasn't life and death. For medical attention before being airlifted away by helicopter. So, I mean, you don't want to be airlifted, but I mean,
no.
I don't know.
It has to be
how
because it's in the
standard is that?
mountains.
Exactly, mountains maybe. So, don't know. But after the crash, like you mentioned earlier, one of you guys mentioned that it was like 3 crashes out of the first 5 or 6 racers. They just canceled the whole test run. Like, this isn't working.
Yeah.
Everybody was crashing.
What the hell? Well, yeah, hopefully she's fine.
okay. She ended up tangled in the safety nets on the upper portion of the course.
Not ideal.
Not ideal. She's 41, trying to kick some ass. What really matters, though, is this.
This chronologically doesn't make sense to me. So, Zach, get ready to look this up for me, okay?
Okay.
The movie Best in Show, which is so good.
Fantastic.
Christopher Guest comedy mockumentary about dog shows.
How much do you think I'd bench?
So good.
Oh, it's so good.
NBC Sports' John Miller watched the movie and found the entire concept and setting so hilarious that he started broadcasting the National Dog Show every Thanksgiving since 2002. I have in my brain that that's been happening forever, but it hasn't. They haven't been showing the National Dog Show on NBC like after the parade forever on Thanksgiving.
In 2002.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
So, but in Chris's mind, and maybe mine even as well, was it like on a different network before that? Because clearly in the movie, they are mocking the actual broadcast.
The extra broadcast, yeah.
So maybe just the NBC tradition started in 2002?
Should that movie be on my list?
Oh,
Dude.
It's really funny.
It's one of
very dry.
You'll get it's your kind of humor.
Yeah.
I mean, you would love
Best in
it.
Show is hilarious.
It's brilliant from start to finish.
I have it
And
right
Catherine
now.
O'Hara is A+ in it. Eugene Levy is so good.
Catherine O'Hara's character is great.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then, is that the one where her husband has 2 left feet?
Yeah, and she banged everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
He literally has 2 left feet. I love that.
And then the announcer guy goes, that guy have 2 left feet? It's so good.
Yeah, Fred Willard is, he steals every scene.
That was the joke about Delman Young playing left field, is that like the way he ran, it looked like he had 2 left feet.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened?
And Fred Willard says, how much do you think I bench press? And the straight guy of the bit goes, I have no idea. And he just goes, yeah.
See, how much of that do you think was ad-libbed?
Oh, I know a lot of it, yeah.
It felt like most of it, especially those scenes. It felt like he was just winging it, and then he just found the funniest jokes.
And then he just
But man,
goes
that was good.
325, and he just says the number. It's so good. Oh, Fred Willard is A+ in that.
R.I.P., right? Didn't he die?
I think so, yeah.
Didn't he die in the last handful of
And
years?
if you don't know who we're talking about, he's also the director in Anchorman. He's like not the director, like the boss.
He's also Phil Dunphy's dad on Modern Family.
right.
There's a great
He opens the show every day.
Best in Show. Yeah, he does. You're right. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, with the Anchorman.
right.
Oh, great point, Zach.
Best in Show was almost entirely improvised, with actors creating their own dialogue based on a roughly 16-page narrative outline.
Got it. So they all knew their characters. They all knew the point of the scene, but then they ad-libbed it. So it's not unlike Curb.
There was no
What
written
Curb is.
script.
Yeah. And Christopher Guest is great when he's talking about walnuts and
Oh man,
macadamia nut.
Man,
Yeah,
So special level of talent.
Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge is great.
That's got to be so much more fun to be a part of too, rather than just sticking absolutely to the script. Is coming up with something on your own.
Agreed. Yeah,
and showing that you really, as far as the prep, you have to know that character inside and out.
you have to create it.
Yeah,
like literally. Wow, that's great. He's got 2 left feet.
We're going to be in Philadelphia for 48 hours. How many tea tastings can you go to? It's so good.
They're great.
Oh,
I
that
haven't seen that
couple
movie
is
in a while. I got to go back and watch that.
Yeah, that's a great one.
All right, the news in a second. Matt Minster in like 15 minutes. Parrish is on his way in. Marnie's on her way in. We'll play initials a little over an hour from now, and one of you gets a crack at $108,500. That's a real number. Find another radio show that potentially gives away 100,000 plus this morning. We're the only ones. Maybe today's the day. We'll see at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.